Good morning, everyone. Welcome
Yeah.
to Ecom and Beyond. And with me today is yours truly, Pittsburgh.
Hello.
Thank you, everyone, for coming in this morning. Who do we got for our award-winning Broski point to start us off for today?
Country picker today.
What?
He says, I like this morning's topic. I believe the number one thing that will hold you back from growing your business is a lack of knowledge. The more you know, the more money you're going to make. Absolutely. That's what I love about reselling on YouTube is like so many people are sharing so much good knowledge and you can learn so much stuff. And the nice thing I like about creating the content is people can tell me all the times I pass by money whenever I'm out and about, so I can learn not to do that anymore.
Right. That's what I really enjoy doing, like haul videos and thrift videos and stuff where I'm out and about.
Yep, for sure. Second person we got in is the hippest, the flippinest, Mama
Whoa!
Kelly. What's going on? She likes your topic today too, Nate. She says, let's discuss. It is a good topic. I'll give you props on that. The beard really is working its magic today.
I try every once in a while, just sprinkle a little beard on it, and then it just kind of turns into whatever.
I think what everybody really wants to know in the chat though is, have you lion tamered it today?
No, I forgot.
Unbelievable.
It's either a good topic or lion tamer. It just takes that much time.
Touche. We got Sand Dollar in the house. What's going on, Ray? Larry Lafferty. Good morning, my man. Dude, we drove by Erie on the way out here to Niagara Falls, man. I should have stopped and harassed you for a little bit.
You should have met him at the Golden Corral out there. That was a frequent spot when I was in my college days out in good old Erie.
Yeah. We got Johnny here. He says, good morning, everyone. Here's Johnny. Cape Roots reseller in the Heezy Faux Sheezy. Uh-oh. You know who's next?
No, huh? Who's next?
Dude, your alert just went out that we're live. 2 minutes late.
Push it out, YouTube.
You got Simply Dana in the house. What's up, Dana? Good to see you. Got Flipping Goodies in the house. What's up? Flipping them goodies. I like goodies. You got No Money G in the house. What's up, Greg? Good to see you. Joe McLean. Good morning, man. Glad you're here, Joe. Got Siosa Cells in the house. What's up, Lisa? Good to see you. Got Land Shark Picker in the house. What's up, Craig?
Craig.
Got Reseller Man in the house. Good to see you, my friendly neighborhood reselling superhero. Got Kevin in the house. What's up, Thrifting Lounge? Glad you're able to make it, man. Get BK Vending and Flipping in the house. What's up, Matt? DC Sales, the master of the license plate, is with us. What's going on? Kelly, the Ecom Mom Ward, popping in to say hi. She's at a doctor's appointment, can't stay. Hopefully everything goes well with that doctor's appointment. And if it, the doctor gives you bad news, hit him with that roundhouse kick right upside his jaw.
Hit him with that wrench you got.
Yep.
Smack him.
Got Gate City Picker in the house. What's going on, Paul? Great to see you, man. Couple of pickers in the house. What's up, Rob and Lisa? Great to see you guys. Michelle Lathan, good morning to you and to your dog who's in the picture. Flipping Particles, what's going on, D? Great to see you. Got Perlini in the house. What's up, Lynn? Glad that you're here. Bright and early over there on the West Coast. And if there's Junk Girl, what's up, Patty? Good to see you. Anyone we missed, feel free to, tag Nate or myself, and we will greet you. And feel free to yell at us if we've missed you, because it would be Nate's fault.
Hashtag Nate's fault.
Yep.
So, how's Canada treating you?
Canada's treating me good so far. Yeah, we had a pretty good time yesterday. Probably put a vlog out tomorrow morning about what we did yesterday. And then maybe Saturday, I think I'm going to put out the vlog of the thrift store we went to. We found a thrift store called Value Village. And the whole time we're in there, I'm like, man, this feels like a Savers. And turns out we were talking to the lady at the register, and she said that Value Village is Savers' Canadian like sister company. So it's like essentially just Canada's version of Savers. So
Cool.
it was cool. What's up, Rev? Good to see you, man.
Rev just put out a video. Everyone want to check that out?
Yeah,
I like it. I really like how he he edits and puts it all together. He has that good voice. He has a really good.
It's because Rev resells the man. That's why.
Got that good voice. So
got that good voice, Rev. I don't know if I said hi to Just Me, Kathy, but what is up, Kathy? I want to try to get Kathy on the show like next week, dude. Like, have you watched any of her dumpster diving videos?
To be honest, no, I really haven't, but I will today. I'm off today, so.
Dude, she's got some videos that are like 4,000 or 5,000 views, man.
Really?
She's killing the game, yeah.
I'm gonna have to really.
I was impressed. I was very impressed. I'm gonna have to have Kathy teach me how to do YouTube, man. Kill the game.
Repricer's got that preacher voice. That's definitely right. That's 100%.
Heck yeah, you do, man.
Yeah, I just honestly like for example, I watched Rev's video this morning.
Mm-hmm.
It just happened to pop up while I was on my computer doing pre-show stuff, doing my work. So I pop it on. It's really sporadic, the stuff I watch. You know what I mean? Just because I just don't have the availability to watch YouTube as much as other people do. But I really try to watch everybody. So Kathy, I'll watch your video today just because, first of all, you're from PA. Second of all, just seeing Just Me, Kathy in video would be awesome. And two, you're from PA, and dumpster diving's cool. So,
yep, absolutely. I can't wait to dumpster dive with Kathy during the meetup. It's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be epic. I want to see Anthony in there head first.
You're gonna have to help push me out.
Hold your legs.
Billy Picker in the house. What's going on, my man?
What's up, Billy Picker? Another PA guy.
Yeah.
But we'll dive into the topic this morning.
Nashville. What's up, Ray? Good to see you, dude. Yeah, Michelle Nathan says we need to get Kathy to 1,000 subs. I agree.
Right.
And maybe she can drag you over that finish line, Nate.
Right. Somebody just pull me over.
Yeah, I've been trying, man. I've been trying.
No, I know. Yeah, everyone wants it, but it's not like I gotta have it or else, freaking out about it. But everyone wants to grow and to start getting a little bit of chingage from it. It's always nice having a little extra money going to bank.
Did you see what Kevin said? He said, nothing like selling a policy while listening to you two hot stud muffins. That's right. You made stud muffin. Well, look what brought me. Oh, my. The donut that is so full of cream, it's falling apart.
Oh, that's like one of my favorites right there.
Yeah.
It's like a Eclair Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's my favorite. So anybody who wants to buy the Beard some donuts, that either that or Boston cream is my favorite.
Yep. Oh, Macman said Batman is in the house.
You know it. Today our topic is what holds you back from really growing your business. Like some people, probably for the majority, that the biggest one for most people is probably money, time. That definitely what is it for me. For the most part. But as soon as Anthony crushes that eclair real quick, make me want to go to the bakery real quick.
Paul says, Anthony, please don't be that guy that goes over Niagara Falls in a barrel.
Yeah, don't do that.
I cannot fit in a barrel. So we're safe on that.
We got Amy in the house. Good morning, Amy.
What up, Amy?
Yeah, I've heard people doing that. Like I think they have like something like that where they do that over, like they do something with the barrel or something over there. Because I went to school in Erie, and a lot of people would go over to Canada and go gamble and just go, cross the border or whatever. I never got the chance to, but Anthony's actually going to the Amazon warehouse today. So that'd be pretty cool.
It was supposed to be today.
Oh, tomorrow. Tomorrow's right.
Yeah. Plans have changed.
We got Victoria in the house.
What up, Victoria? What is this thing?
Called a farmhouse wrap.
Farmhouse wrap. We got Tim Hortons. It's like Canada's best coffee. I just told her to bring me food because I got like pops and.
Isn't there Tim Hortons around us?
I don't know.
No, Erie.
No?
Oh,
Erie, that's where it's at. See, I remember that. My man is chowing down, folks. I feel bad for Ashley. It's about to go down for real over
you
there.
know that the show's now a mukbang show?
I guess so.
Rev needs a wrench, dude.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
He needs one on my channel, too. I keep forgetting to do it. Cody Bra says straight mukbang. Yep. Sorry, guys.
Well, I've seen channels on YouTube about mukbang and stuff like that, but what exactly is mukbang?
It's eating on camera.
Really?
Yep. Sounds a lot dirtier than it is.
It makes it sound, it makes it sound like it's something way more than just that. I thought it was like some type of, food or something, like, something that you make or whatever. That's what I thought it was whenever.
Here you go, Luca. She wants me to share some vacation noms. Hey, babe, can you come over here and to the best of your ability, tell everybody what your definition of mukbang would be?
Going to a restaurant, ordering a bunch of food, and eating it on camera.
I thought you were going to be inappropriate with it. She let us all down, guys.
Morning, perfect goodies.
You guys should see this clip I filmed for the Bargain Effect last night. It was glorious.
Kate C. Picker says it's like ASMR stuff. Like, I don't even know what that is. I need definitions. I'm behind in the YouTube slang.
They were talking about the ASMR on the Canadian Reseller Show. I still don't know what it is, though. Kathy's disappointed with that, Ash.
We got the Bluegrass Picker in the house. Good morning.
What up, Anthony? Good to see you, man.
Smash it so hard that you will crack the screen.
That's what's up.
Hulk smash. So, what's the topic today? What holds you back from really growing your business? For me, it's time, it's money, it's definitely knowledge. I really don't feel like anyone can really say that you're fully 100% like know everything. You know what I'm saying?
I know everything.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, okay.
It's so hard because this is like backwards. There.
Ashton knows everything.
Well, no. You said what makes you not grow your business. I'm pointing there because of
oh yeah. That burns a hole through some pocket linings. That's for sure.
Yeah. Way too much of my money goes towards Disney and Disney items.
Yeah, you guys.
So it's okay.
You guys should start buying like stock just in Disney.
I'm surprised we don't already have it.
Maybe I should have kept my mouth shut. Honestly, it would probably be a pretty good stock to buy. I really don't see it like being bad. You know what I mean?
Kathy says, do you think they're pirate fans? Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, I agree with what Anthony said. Definitely, gotta be Pirate fans. I mean, but do we like other teams too? Well, for baseball, I really don't follow baseball that much, but I like other teams. Like just for like the Steelers example, I like I'll watch other football teams too. Just makes it a little more interesting on Sundays.
Are
Just
you
in case
cheating on the Steelers?
down here, huh?
Are you cheating on the Steelers?
No, definitely not.
Good.
That would be they're always number one.
Oh, I was gonna say that's like a.
But there's always a number 2, number 3 where I'm like, hey, as long as they're not playing against the Steelers, I'll somewhat cheer for them.
Thanks for that grub, babe.
Now that Anthony is full and ready to roll, what are some things that will make your business what holds your business back from growing?
One item that holds my business back is bills, because being full time, a lot of the money you make has to go directly to bills and like life/living expense, and that messes with cash flow. So with reselling, it being so dependent on cash flow, and with sourcing for a lot of different avenues, eBay, local flea markets, Amazon is very, very cash dependent. So that throws a little bit of a wrench in there. You know what I mean? Not to mention the fact that sometimes you have to pay up for good inventory on, like eBay and Mercari and Poshmark and all that. So, yeah, just like Max said, sometimes sourcing can hold your business back.
Yeah,
especially if you have a bad buy.
Mm-hmm.
Bad buy can cripple you. It can completely ruin your cash flow.
Exactly.
Luckily, I haven't had too many bad buys that have like really hurt me. I have had like several RA bad buys that I thought were awesome at the time, but then like within the week, like it's tanked because everybody's buying the stuff on clearance, and I like literally cleared off end caps of the stuff. Like for example, the Supergirl action figures that I've been selling through like crazy lately. I've had them for a year and a half. You know what I mean? And like literally, it took me a year to even sell one on eBay. And since I've cross posted them over to Mercari, they're selling through now.
Yeah.
I might have like 6 or 7 left, but I had like 35 of them whenever I first bought them. Wow. So I'm doing well on them. Like, would I buy them again? Maybe, since they're selling through on Mercari, but I mean, if you would have asked me this a month ago, I'd been like, heck no, I wouldn't buy those again.
What was your cost on them?
I think like $4 a piece, something like that.
And what are you selling for?
They've been selling between $11 and $14.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't buy them again.
I mean, if they sell as fast as they have been, like I sold 4 just over the weekend, last weekend.
I feel like that's when you first started, though.
Yeah, it really was.
Just buying stuff.
I wasn't just buying stuff. I was trying to buy good stuff, but apparently I missed out on a lot of good stuff in the beginning. Yeah.
Say hello to Fat Man the Flipper. He says, hello, my friends.
What up, Alex?
What's going? I don't know the end of that. I don't know what that ending is, but
Como están mi gente?
I don't know what mi gente is.
I don't know either.
What's my friend or my gentleman? I don't know.
What's going on? I don't know. Something.
What's up, Virginia Toys and Treasures?
Hello, my people, Dana says.
Very good, Alex. How are you today? See, I know that. I know a little bit of Spanish.
Fun fact, I took Spanish in school, but I smoked way too much weed to retain any of it. And then I tried learning it again to do missions whenever, I don't know, what was that, like 4 years ago I was trying to learn Spanish, babe? And the only thing I really retained was pantalones.
DC says, don't forget, a bad buy could just be a matter of timing. There are collectible toys that will never be made again, so there's always will be a market for them. A certain Japanese monster.
Yeah,
and it's true. Like sometimes, like it could just take a movie getting remade for some stuff to regain traction. I don't know if Supergirl is going to be redone or whatever, but I'm sure maybe people are looking at them like, hey, they're probably not going to make this again or whatever, or possibly. I like I said, I don't even know. I didn't even know there was a Supergirl.
Well, dude, if you look at Justin RBA Flips, I watch a lot of his stuff. Well, it's up to Mike too, by the way, Vintage Toys and Treasures. But if you watch Justin, like he gets a ton of RA stuff, and then he'll even say like, man, this has done nothing for X amount of time, and then boom, they
catch fire
fast.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that just is waiting for them to kind of age and them to not be like readily available. There was a question from Joe McLean. He said, where did it go? It was a good question too. It had to do with RA and thrifting. Okay, cool. Yeah. Do you have to go retail arbitrage to make good money online, or can you stick to thrift stores? It depends on your platform, to be completely frank. You can stick to thrift stores and do just great on eBay and Mercari, Poshmark, that kind of stuff. Where retail arbitrage does really well is Amazon. Because as far as Amazon goes, you really don't. You can sell used items, but for the most part, you want to have a receipt and a paper trail behind everything, because these companies can say that the item that you're selling is counterfeit, and if you can't prove that you got it from a reputable source, you can get kicked off Amazon.
Right.
So, and there are some companies that'll do that just to kind of get you off their items too. So you need to be real careful with that. But yeah, for the most part, if you plan on just sticking with like eBay and Mercari and Poshmark, any of those platforms, thrift stores are great for that. I included RA early on just because there's good deals to be found locally. Like I've sold tons of action figures, toys, like all that kind of stuff that I got, Walmart clearance, Target clearance, like pretty much any of the clearances. And I've done well with them on eBay and Mercari mainly, but more so Mercari, actually. Mercari's been like doing really well with that stuff, but sometimes you sit on it forever. Like I've gotten tons of stuff. Like I bought a bunch of troll figures that really they didn't start selling again until this new troll movie was announced. And like literally, like I just had all the trolls just sitting there. And the only time I sold them was like Ash's gram will come over to like watch the dogs or something. And while I'm gone, she'll like go shopping through my store. And then she'll like be like, hey, I'll hit you with like X amount on the back end or something like that later on. Last time she was there, she was like, I'll just buy you a new shelf for the basement. I want to take this, and this type thing. So she bought up a bunch of trolls because she likes taking them to play bingo with them or whatever.
Good luck. So good luck.
I guess, yeah. So
that's why people bring, like, you ever go see do bingo or whatever. People always have like that. They have like a million different like bingo markers.
Yep. So yeah, I mean they were technically a bad buy, but then now that they came out with this new movie coming up, it's like starting to sell again because it's hot again. So it's just like one of those things where you need to be mindful of is there another movie coming out, or is there something coming up with that type of, topic or, category or whatnot. Like, for example, like if you would have went and bought up Toy Story stuff, like all summer I was buying up Toy Story stuff at all the different yard sales I was going to, and it was selling like crazy because Toy Story 4 came out.
Yeah.
And, it could be the same with like Frozen stuff since Frozen 2 just came out and whatnot. Now on Amazon, you need to be careful with the Frozen stuff because even if it says you're ungated, they just like gated everything in Frozen. So,
yeah. I got gated in a Frozen book.
Yeah, I had a bunch of Frozen stuff that I was buying from Dollar Tree that I sent in, and literally, I just had them destroyed all because I only had $1 into it. It wasn't really worth selling on eBay. So I just had them destroyed all because they gated me in it, which sucks.
Yeah. Occasional Roots Reseller says, FYI to everyone, FedEx, UPS, and all mailing of packages from February 21st to 25th might be delayed because of Mardi Gras 2020 celebration time, LA, Mississippi, Alabama. So be mindful of that stuff.
For sure. D says she does a lot of RA for eBay. Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, RA, it takes a little bit more money, to put in for it or whatever. But for the most part, it sells faster just because it's newer. People will buy it for gifts and Christmas and, different things like that. Where a used item, it sells, but, you're also going to pay less for it and you have less into it. So, you could sell it for cheaper and people like, getting something for a little bit cheaper price sometimes.
For sure. MacMan says that does anyone else have problems with room to store inventory? I would say probably everybody. It's funny because now we're starting to store inventory in our spare bedroom because Ashley is doing Poshmark now. So she's already outgrown the tub I gave her. So now she's working on a second tub in the spare bedroom. And our basement's already literally I have everything that we are storing for ourselves stacked in one corner of the basement. And it's not allowed to go anywhere else because if it moves from that stack, I'm going to sell it. So literally our entire basement is just my inventory / death pile.
Yeah. With
crazy.
The basement that I'm, now that I moved down here, I have a lot of space. So right now, space wise, I'm good. But, easily, with some wholesale stuff that I would probably keep stored down here and, garage sales coming, I could easily fill up the space. So, luckily for me, I do have my dad's warehouse, where I'm able to maybe store some stuff down there. It might even be something I move into here shortly, depending on how things ramp up with just everything in general, from wholesale to everything. So, luckily for me, that's not really a problem, but it could be, and I can understand where a lot of people, like how Anthony set up in his basement. Not all basements are the same. Mine's really tall, really big, so I'm able to stack really high. His is a little bit shorter, and like Dee says that she just got a shed for her death pile and other stuff.
That's awesome.
She's part of the shed crew now.
Yep, #shed gang.
Right.
Yeah, we have a shed too. It's not a real big one like Lonnie has. It's a smaller. What do you think our shed is dimensionally, babe?
Shed.
So a 12 by 12 maybe, something like that. It's not definitely reseller shed.
Yeah, I got one out there, and it's has enough room for maybe the lawnmower, and then there's shelves in it. So it's more or less just for outdoor stuff, but
yeah,
I don't even use it because it needs a little bit of work done on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't use it anyway because I don't store a lawnmower or anything in there. I just pay someone to cut my grass because it's too many hills for me to do because of my knee and everything. Mm-hmm. Plus, I'd rather just pay someone instead of me doing that.
Yeah, that's smart, Greg. He does a lot of seasonal items and stuff like that. I do the same thing. I'll buy up all the stuff when it's on clearance and I'll just sit on it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll just list it too because you never know. I just sold that that outdoor lighting / sound maker thing. That
was good.
Yeah, that was an awesome sale, and that was 20% off.
Yeah, that was an awesome sale. So that was great. But yeah, seasonal items do really well. For example, Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I had Valentine's that I bought last year that I sent into Amazon. I got them for 10 cents a piece. They were selling for I think $7.99 to I think $5.99. So with me having such little money into it, even if they sold for I think even down to $4.99, I was still making a dollar profit on them. and they all sold really, really quick. You just got to be very mindful when you send those things in, because you do have a shorter window because it's online versus, like if I had a store, I can leave it out till literally the day before the holiday or whatever. So you just have to be very time sensitive when you send those things in. If you're doing Amazon, if you're doing eBay, obviously you can do, you can have it up now for next year if you really wanted to.
I got to give a shout out to our girl Victoria out there sharing them posh listings for me. I appreciate that.
All right.
That's super helpful. Everybody go to Notable Goods and share her stuff for her. That's Adventures in Reselling Victoria. She is awesome. Like, she helps me out a lot with sharing stuff. She shares more than my wife shares. That's right. I'm calling you out right now, live on the YouTubes, babe.
YouTubes.
You need to be sharing my stuff. She just told me to suck it. Are you kidding?
Yowza.
You know I take that stuff literally.
No, not.
Yeah, but
Can you highlight Justin Jacobs?
Yeah, I was about to. Yep.
Yeah, I just want to promote that, not only for Justin, but for T. Auctions for you guys. I'm pretty sure it's at 7:00 Eastern. Justin, if I'm wrong, say something or drop a link to it so that way people can go hit that bell. It's 31 lots, and Justin gets really, really good stuff. I've done private deals with Justin before, just because he's real reasonable with price, and the quality of the stuff he gets is really good. Justin actually has his own guy, kind of like Lonnie does. So like he gets like top-notch quality stuff. So make sure you tune into T's auction tonight because it's gonna be awesome. And I'm gonna try, but no, I can't get it. This one over here has tickets to Disney on Ice, so I'll be there, probably getting like punched if I watch the auction. It'll be like Valentine's Day all over again when I was trying to watch Jenny and Victoria's auction while we were at Olive Garden eating dinner. So I'm going to do my best to tune in, Justin, but just know that there's somebody over there that will probably be adamantly against that. But
he says my nicer other half won't let me have a shed or take over the garage. That stinks. You gotta throw some bows. Get the other half and get that shed. Bedroom equals full, shed is full, mom van full, storage unit full, living room quarter full. Yeah, you need it. You might need a warehouse there, Lisa.
That's like one of those you might be a reseller if scenarios.
You might be a reseller when you go to open any door in your house. It's like,
yeah,
like get open. Gate City Pickers will have a 15 by 30 storage container, and I still don't have enough room. Wow, that's a lot. That's a pretty nice size storage container.
Yeah.
Country Picker says, kudos to all you resellers who had the inclination to share your closet on Poshmark and deal with the push notifications from Macari.
Yeah, I mean, I'd share everything. Like I keep everything. I even keep Ashley's Posh closet down in my descriptions now. Just because you never know, like who's going to look through it and make a purchase, or who's going to help you out and share it. So like that's always like welcome on my end.
Junk Girl 71, Patty, I have one too, mostly just for storage. Now, one day going to turn into a complete business space, get it all the house. That is awesome. That is probably my goal. I don't know when, but it's a big goal for me to fully keep it all the house, and where I can, almost like when you work at a full-time job, when you leave that area, you're done with the day. I'm still gonna have my phone and stuff to be able to check stuff, but when I'm not at that location, I'm fully to the family and able to kind of keep things separated. But that is definitely a goal.
Coming from the working addict over there.
Yeah, she works hard for her money.
She don't take no time off, dude. Like, I'm surprised she's not working out here. Like, I'm sure somewhere in this hotel somebody's butt needs wiped, babe. If you want to go find them.
Yeah.
She's like, I smell Doodle Brown. I smell it. Pull down your pants. I wipe your butt.
Wow.
Amy's asking Victoria. Oh no, she shared it. There it is.
Bluegrass Picker says my main business starts in 1 month. Lawn and order.
Yep.
I used to make good money cutting grass.
Hey,
I
Steampunk
can't do it anymore. My body won't let me do it anymore.
GRC, what's going on? That's a new name for us, I think.
I didn't pop up on my screen, I don't think.
They're 10:33, so you might not be there.
Oh, oops.
Because we're always 10 minutes behind, remember?
Yeah, right. Oh, GRC, they're from our area. They we're talking about the Monroeville bins in I think it was Dumpster Diver Dad's channel.
Nice.
So, good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
GRC, hit me up with a sub so that we can connect too.
It's Pittsburgh. It's in my description. GRC.
Yeah.
We do our morning show. We flip flop rotate channels Monday through Friday around 10 Eastern. Tomorrow will be on my channel, by the way, guys, because Anthony's gonna go meet Thrift Beast.
Thrift Beast. Yeah, I'm gonna be on the road, guys, and I might take you guys live. Just a little spoiler alert. I might take you live to a Canadian Amazon warehouse. So
that's pretty cool.
That would be kind of cool. So that's the plan, at least. But we'll definitely be on the road tomorrow morning. So we're heading to Toronto.
Paul dropped the Teast auction channel right there, so make sure to check that out tonight. And make sure you subs. Awesome auction channel, especially for anyone who's looking to buy or sell items. Would highly recommend her auctions for anybody. She has a really good crowd. Steampunk Town, good morning. Just jumped on. Hope sales are great. Good to see you.
Here's a comment for you, babe. Junk Girl Patty says, I heard Ashley talking about her job yesterday and how she loves her patients. She's a sweetheart. It takes a special person to do that.
Aw, thank you.
She can be sweet. She can be a pain in the butt too, though. Don't let her fool you. I'm just kidding. But seriously, she can be a pain in the butt.
Is 20 miles from Monroeville.
Nice.
Yeah, they're like GRC's from like around Century 3, if I remember right.
Gotcha.
We'll have to meet up at the bins one day.
For sure.
Because me and Anthony usually meet up at the Monroeville one for the most part. We might have to try North Versailles maybe one time.
No.
Ash is like afraid of North Versailles ever since an old man tried fighting me over 1990s basketball cards.
I'm not afraid of it at all.
I got this mean bow right here for anyone who has a problem with me in the
Those people are just mean.
Yeah. Sleepless Elster says I need a partner to buy an old church to move in. You can buy this really cheap. That would be like an awesome thing, like Riley Ridge did. Because I mean, when people look at like an old church, for example, they think only another church can move in there, and then it's a nice wide space. So all the inventory and stuff, it's not like you got to knock down walls, and it's usually a really beautiful structure as long as it doesn't need any really like work done to it,
And then every Sunday you can bring people in, and I can preach to them, MacMan, and then afterwards they can go and they can buy up all your stuff.
Right. That's a win-win.
What? They get into heaven and you get some sales? Come on now.
Right.
That's a perfect scenario.
That is the ultimate combo.
You know what I would like, though, work-wise? I would love to get a spot like Cincinnati Picker has, where it's like one half is like a, like little storefront type area. And then in the back, you keep like all your inventory and stuff. So I would love to have just random people come in and give me stuff to sell.
Yeah, that is the ultimate setup for any reseller.
That would be awesome. And I could basically just bring a tote out front, sit there at my computer, just like list, take pictures, and people come in. Because
I mean, the thing would be awesome. You already comped the item because you bought it, and you had to do your research on it to make sure you're not overpaying, etc. So the thing you do is once you buy it, just hurry up, set it on like have a little photo thing right there. pop your pictures, and then boom, your listing's basically done from that point on. So
Yeah.
Paul says he wished he could find other resellers in my area to partner up with and find a warehouse and split the cost. That would be like the ultimate scenario for anyone that has a lot of inventory and just doesn't want to have so much of a overhead of just having your own warehouse, because my dad owns his own warehouse, and I could tell you it's expensive. It's really
Kelly.
Luckily, I mean, he owns his, so he doesn't have to pay like a monthly cost or anything, or mortgage or whatever on it anymore. So at least that's out of the way. But still, you have taxes, you have utilities, and so on and so forth. Like his biggest cost is having to deal with his parking lot, because it's such a busy road that it gets chewed up so bad from all the tractor trailers and stuff driving too. And he always has to get it re-asphalted every summer, every couple summers. So
yeah, Greg just says, when I fly down to Florida, I'm looking for a house with a giant garage / storage. I want my stuff on property like Scott the Bearded Picker set up. That would be perfect. Yeah, that would be nice, man. I like having my stuff on property, but by the same point, I would love to have it to where, like, because I'm not going to just let randos come to my house, So I would, and plus that'd be a great like local meetup point too. Could really expand my local business by driving people to my area. I'm glad you saw that, because I forgot about that question, Nate. That'd be a great question for you to answer.
any advice for selling merch fulfilled on Amazon? I do a lot of FBA. I highly recommend doing that over FBA, but on merch fulfilled, basically you have to get the buy box. You have to be so much lower. But I mean, honestly, like, I would just try and get a certain percentage from the FBA, and then usually you'll get some sales trickle in over FBA because of the price difference. Because there is a bunch of different apps now that help people that shop on Amazon save some money on price and things like that. So I mean, just really pay attention to what the prices are. If you have Keepa, you can kind of see where the prices are with, like, merch fulfill and other things, with the prices, and just kind of, find a sweet spot below FBA. But I mean, merch fulfilled is basically the same thing as like selling on eBay for the most part, because you're holding your items, you're shipping it out, you're doing the full service of the item basically. Just pack well, ship fast, and you'll get a lot of feedback. Well, you should get a little more feedback than the average person does. I know with me, with Amazon, it's taken forever to get feedback because not a lot of people do it. But I think with merch fulfilled, you tend to get a little bit faster than FBA, because everyone thinks it's coming from Amazon. That's Amazon stuff. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I mean, there's not too much really I can give you on that, other than just make sure you're priced right, make sure you're under FBA, and then you'll get sales for sure.
For sure. Yeah, there's a place that I'm always driving by and like really considering getting, as far as a resale location, but I really don't want to move out of the house until like I'm fully like I don't know, like out of space. I mean, because I'm like out of space, but I'm not, like, because I could always, like, I have a bunch of space underneath my steps that if I need to move the death pile down there, I can stack stuff underneath the steps and I'd be okay. I mean, I really don't want to have to do that, but I want to exhaust every avenue of the house first. Plus, I was thinking, if I'm going to get a storage unit to work out of, kind of like Justin does, depending on how much that costs, there's a spot I would love to rent right in downtown New Ken. And it's right across the street from the high rise that her Graham works at. and it's basically like Cincinnati Picker. Like there's like one room in the front. It's kind of like a just like an area that you could set up a desk and work at, and then the rest is like a back room for storage. So like that would be perfect. It would just depend on like how much everything costs and everything. Because I'm not trying to kill all my profits with like a workspace. You know what I mean?
Right. Like even if it's say it's $200 a month to rent a storage locker, and it costs $450 or $600 to rent, that building. That building, you could turn a lot more money and get a lot of stuff come in the door, and you can actually sell products out of the front window. You know what I mean?
Well, and that's the thing. Like since I'm in the hood, like there'd be a lot of people that would bring me good inventory, just like some money. You know what I mean? Like so,
gift cards and all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I could run it basically just like I do now, as far as I could either buy the stuff off of them like super cheap, or I could give them a little more money and do like a consignment where I'm not giving them like any money up front. They'll just get it on the back end when it sells. You know what I mean? So like really I could do like either one of those and it would work out like to my advantage.
I feel a joint operation coming on.
Yeah, you want in on that?
Yeah, I would, depending on what the cost is and stuff. I mean, we could definitely talk about it and figure it out.
Dude, if you got in on that, I wouldn't even worry about the financials with it, because then it would just be like in half.
Split the cost, yeah. Like I put some stuff in it. I mean, dude, for me,
that cash for stuff. I don't know if you saw the video where I went and picked their inventory. It's over in like Tarentum. Well, it was. I think they're still in Tarentum, but they moved buildings. I know people from New Ken that literally walk there. You know what I mean? It might take them like over an hour to walk there just to like pawn stuff for pennies on a dollar. So, if there was something like right there in downtown New Ken, and that's right by the plaza, that's right by the dispensary. So, that there's a lot of people that go there. So,
right. I mean, it could be awesome.
Operation.
we set up there, and then once things really get rolling and doing well, we could set up in my area too, and then we have both operations going. And then like in my dad's spot, depending on how things are going or how much rooms he's using, that could be a huge thing for us.
Well, dude, when you come over to my house, I'll drive you by it. It's just like a little small place, but it's like for what we'd be looking to do, it would literally just be like setting up like in Cincy Pickers building.
Yeah, because like the main thing I would probably want to do out of it is, because I source a lot from towards that way.
Yeah.
I could just drop off inventory and pack Amazon and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just kind of, it'd be a drop off location, and just Amazon and everything that's going on with the storefront. I could put some stuff there, and we'd be purchasing stuff out the right from cut people. So.
Well, that's a nice thing too, because we can put certain stuff like out front for like sale. I mean, really, we could even do like a little package ship in there, because I'd probably have like the post office stopping daily to pick stuff up anyway.
Right.
Because I would then do all of my packing and shipping out of that type of place too. So if somebody wants to like stop in, I could charge them to pack and ship their stuff. They'd still probably get a better rate than the post office.
Right. Yeah, the post office, it's crazy.
Yeah.
What's up, Brittany? Thanks for coming in this morning.
Brittany got them brands.
Like the new photo. She's all, check out Brittany.
Oh, I didn't even see her new photo. Look at her.
She got the bang bang out.
The pew pew.
The pew pew.
Yeah, for sure. Victoria is 8 away from 300 subs. Guys, if you're not subbed to Victoria, you need to like reassess what you're doing with your life. Go over there and show her some love. Man, if we were on my channel, I could throw up that cookie point thing, but we're not. So she got them cookie points. Like, I don't know about you, but those things are delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Ray. Ray is 293. Let's get her to that 300, guys, before we get off here today. I would take that as a personal show of respect for you, showing her some love, because Victoria and Jenny, like they're our peeps. You know what I mean? Like they're beard approved.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. He's 294. But yeah, I love seeing people that are just like real genuine people getting to grow and everything like that. So she's definitely good people. She shares my posh closet like all the time. You know what I mean? So she's helping me with making a little bit of extra money over there. So I always appreciate that.
That's Victoria's channel that I threw up.
5 away from 300. Thanks, Gary.
Also, I want to throw up. This is non-reselling, so a little different. I want to throw up. This is Hip
We're
Flip
throwing
and
up on the
Mama.
show, Nate.
I'm sorry, I don't want to make a mess, but they're, that link I just threw up right here. This is Hip Flip Mama's son's channel, Proficient Fans. It's a sports channel. They do a little drinking, have a little fun. They do it once a week. Let's if you like sports, check them out. It's really really cool. They really know their stuff. I was watching this morning. So if you like sports, check it out. If it's not your type of thing, I totally understand. But yeah, I figured why not throw some love out that way to mama's real boy.
Yep. Poor shizzle. I tried to say that as white as possible. Just
For sure.
poor shizzle, guys.
Come on, guys. Yeah, I mean, oh, you're welcome, Mama. I didn't even know your story. I seen you said you were going to the doctor. Doctor, give me the news. Got a bad case for loving you. I don't know why I was thinking that song, but it's like one of my dad's songs that I used to listen when we used to drive down to Florida all the time. Like I'd be his little DJ throwing cassette tapes in. That was one of his songs. But
Your way to flow, right?
guys, you guys are hearing it firsthand that me and Anthony might have a co-op situation going on, and that's what's really awesome about networking and growing friendships and letting people know, that you're doing reselling. You might find someone that boom, like they're close, or maybe I don't know about really shouldering the load of this by myself, and then put two and two together, and now you guys have a chance to really really do it, you know what I mean, and really have a chance of doing something successful, and kind of like how just me and Anthony were brainstorming. I'm sure there's operations or situations near you guys that you're able to possibly make a profit, just kind of set up a situation, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So Key Lime Kisses says bad case Blues Clues. Maybe we need closed caption here. Bad case of loving you, I think is what the words are of that song. But Blue Clues would be cool though.
Babe, don't you know the Blues Clues song?
Only the male song.
Sing it for us.
And don't forget, Cajun Roots is doing.
It makes me want to wag my tail when it comes. I want to scream, male.
We need that on video whenever you do a viewer mail or whatever.
Oh yeah, I think the last video we uploaded on her channel, she sings it.
As you did? Okay, I'll check it out.
The Disney mail.
But Johnny's got his live show Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern. With networking with others. So check that out.
We might be on that show. At least I think one of us, maybe both of us.
You never know what may occur.
Hey, Gina says, "Get it, girl. Go Ash." Chris is in the house. What is up, Thrift Beast?
Thrift Beast in the house.
Me and him are gonna get some grub tomorrow. Dude, I love that logo you got, man. I just noticed that now. with like the little claw coming up.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
She just went Toy Story on you, dude. She said that claw. What is up, Tracy? Uniquely me. She said, we just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. Is that Blue's Clues?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
What's up, Tracy? Johnny's going all over the place. He's going to be on Dee's show tomorrow, so definitely want to check that out.
Yeah. Johnny's like famous now.
Right?
Pretty soon I'm gonna need to like call his agent to talk to him.
Brittany wants to know if Ashley's working on her posh closet in the back.
No, right now she's just laying in bed watching Let's Make a Deal.
See, she's doing some reseller content. She's seeing if she wants to make a deal or not.
Yeah.
She's learning.
Yeah, she apparently she thinks Wayne Brady's a better host than us, but I don't believe that.
Yeah, me neither. He's not half as good as we are.
I mean, he's all right.
He's
He ain't got no beard like you.
right. I didn't even put any
You know?
This is brought to you by
Light.
Speaking of which, oh, I still got nothing there. I was about to say I might have to order
Are you
something.
messing with your posh closet, or you just no? I didn't know if you guys saw her sharing something or what. But no, she's just chilling there with her. She got the pillow. Babe, you should show off your pillow.
Yeah.
I don't think they can see it, babe.
Yeah, we can't see that.
She ain't finna get up. She's comfortable.
She'll throw it at you. Especially when your back's turned. Look out. I want you to look.
Well, she did throw it. Did you see that?
Yeah. That was epic fail though.
Yeah, that was terrible. You throw like a girl.
I feel like you're on the Pirates.
This is her pillow she got. I found it yesterday at Value Village.
There you go.
She likes it because she plays with the feathers inside.
There's feathers inside?
Did I die anything? Leave me alone.
Hey Gina, good to see you. Yeah, she like goes like this and like plays with all the feathers. I don't know. She's been doing it as long as I've known her. She like freaks out if she doesn't have a feather pillow.
Speaking of that,
Go.
Morning,
Yeah, you should come take your meds. You want me to throw them to you?
no.
So you could come over and show them your pillow.
Here's the mail. It never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail.
No, you gotta do like the whole wag your tail on camera.
They don't want to see that.
Shake your tail feather.
Big booty hoe.
Says we should do something once a month to promote a closet/store or something. That is a good idea.
Yeah, I agree. Especially if like somebody's like on the schneid like you were, Nate, and like really just jumpstart the store, you know, because like you've been doing good since that, right?
Yeah, I had a couple sales yesterday. I didn't have nothing today, but I mean, there's always days I haven't done it here and there, so that happens. But yeah, I mean, at least I got that one guy to pay, and then I had two others go out. So I mean, there at least some activity of sales going on. So you guys rock
For sure.
Why is Poshmark shipping so expensive?
I don't know, because they probably make money off of it.
$7.11.
She's not a fan of the Poshmark shipping cost.
I think that's why a lot of people do like bundles and stuff, because they can ship 2 shirts for $7 or whatever, and it helps with their sales. I don't even do Poshmark, and I know that.
I want to put together a show for the morning show one day when Ash is off. And like I was thinking we could do like a series. We'll start with Ash because she's new to Poshmark. But we could bring in a couple people that like that we would deem to be experts on the platform. And it'd be like, let's learn Poshmark. You know what I mean? We could have Ashley there as a new seller, and then like Victoria, Brittany, Jody, like people that like kill the game on Poshmark.
That would be a great idea.
Like teach Poshmark for that day, you know. And then we could do like Amazon. We could have like you know, and then like maybe like Bearded Picker, like people that do really good on Amazon, and like let's do Amazon today. You know what I mean? Like, or eBay. You know what I mean? Then we can have like all like the people that are real like good with eBay come on, and maybe like a newbie, and kind of just like that way we get all the newbie questions too. You know what I mean? Like no question is like too like stupid to ask or whatnot. You know what I mean? Because at some point, if you're thinking of the question, other people have thought of the question too.
Right.
And then even like people that sell on the platform and have for a while, there's still going to be something they can learn. And then maybe there's people that have given up on the platform. Like I gave up on Poshmark, and the only reason I really got into it was, number one, Victoria. When she came on the show, she was like, you need to just give it another shot. And then Vendu, it's like super easy just to send stuff there now. So, I've had several sales that I wouldn't have had, that I may not have had, I should say, or at least not had as quick if I didn't hop back on it. So I don't know. I think that'd be cool to like start that maybe like once a week or once every couple weeks, do like a one-off show like that.
Yeah, I agree. That would be pretty cool. And then also gets, other people in the chat on the show. So I'm always for that. So I think that's a great idea. We'll have to set up something on our Facebook page. I'll put that in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
So we can have people that, would be interested in doing a certain thing, or maybe, is someone that has, not as much experience that would like to sign up to be that person for that show or whatever, come on and everything. So there's the Facebook group. Make sure that you guys are in there. We'll automatically approve you because it's a private group. And, we have stuff for the show. We have stuff about the meetup. If you have any questions, you can always drop them there. A lot of great people that you see in the chat are in there. And maybe even some people that sometimes miss the show because of work and so on and so forth. So make sure to check out that. We got David, the Carbu Picker. What's up, David? Probably one of the nicest people I know, always commenting on my videos and always checking on us. So what's up, David?
Hey, Jennifer.
What's up, Jennifer Hayes? How you doing this morning? But what do you got planned for Canada today? I don't know why I keep calling it Canada, but it's Canada. But
I like calling it Canada too.
I think that's why I'm saying it. You got me hooked on saying that all the time.
I think today we're going to Clifton Hill for a little bit. That's like one of the big hot spots there in Niagara Falls. It's got all kinds of attractions and shopping and all kinds of stuff like that. We're going to go there for a little bit, and then we're going to London, Ontario, where her Disney on Ice is. And there's a Disney store there too that she wants to go to. So Disney on Ice it is.
Got Harry Humstone. What's up, buddy?
What up, Harry?
He said, "Drive by. Hi, what's up?" Drive by.
Like Boys in the Hood right now.
Right.
Ricky!
Oh, man. Yeah, I think I'm going to do an Amazon order today. I ordered some replenishables and
yeah, it's a good idea, Lisa. She said we could do a closet cleanup if people want constructive feedback from the group.
Yeah, I think that always helps. I mean, like, like we're like when we went through my eBay store, like, some people can take criticism, some can't. So
yeah,
people who would want to have that. I mean, it's always good. I was glad to hear some things I knew about. I just didn't want to put in the time to do it because sometimes like this morning, like because I'm doing platforms and stuff, like you start doing one thing and then you stop and you're doing something else and then you gotta stop and do something. I mean, you're kind of all over the place. So I can't sometimes, like, I already have like 3 or 4 different things that I have to do today before I would even get to like an Amazon order or anything. One's dealing with a case with Amazon getting ungated and something. they need more pictures, which I sent them some. They want better ones. Some have to do like the Amazon or eBay picture, like the white background, and do the whole, make it look really nice, I guess, for them. Because I took a picture of an item that was on my coffee table, but it was like just of the item, but I guess it wasn't good enough because it was dark. I don't know, but it looked good to me. But yeah, I had to go back and send them some more pictures. What's up, Texas Tigers Designs?
Yep.
Thanks
Just
for coming in
about to
this
say hi.
morning.
What's going on, Texas Tigers?
Glad to see you again today.
Harry says that London, Ontario has some good diners. Is that diners or dinners? Either way, I'm down. That's all you need to tell me. I'm always trying to find
eat there instead of the arena.
Yeah, it'd probably be cheaper and much better than the arena.
Yeah.
Question: tablet for business? Any good apps for business? Yeah, there's a bunch of good apps. Pull up my phone. Let you know what I have. So, I mean, obviously, you're going to want like all of the basic eBay, PayPal, Mercari, Poshmark, Amazon, that stuff. If you sell on Amazon, you need Amazon Seller. But one that I love is right there at the bottom that says yard sale there. That's the yard sale treasure map. That app makes me so much money during yard sale season. It's insane. Because I find all the yard sales, I plot my like path I'm going every single week. And literally I just hit yard sale after yard sale after yard sale, getting good stuff. Another good one is Auction Zip. Someone right there says Zip. That's pretty good. There's Bulks right there. That's like for buying bulk lots and stuff like that. Estate sales.net right there. That's good for finding estate sales. I use this Walmart app a lot when I'm at Walmart buying like RA and stuff, because rather than walking around trying to find a scanner, you can scan stuff right there and it'll give you the updated pricing. And sometimes they don't update their pricing on their like clearance stuff. So sometimes it's actually cheaper than what it says. Scout IQ is pretty good. Then Ibotta is not bad if you are looking to buy stuff for Amazon and save extra money on top. Ash does really good with Ibotta. And then if you're doing trading card game cards, TCG Player is awesome. It'll help you find the actual price of the cards just by scanning them. And it goes really quick. Sorry, I'm going too quick. Sorry about that, Texas Tigers. But yeah, there's a lot of really good apps. Which ones do you use, Nate?
I just thought of them, and then I put my phone down, and I have to think of them again. If you're looking for a app to cut your background out of your pictures, Bazart is really good. There's a monthly fee with that, but it's really good. It's BAZAART. You said yours sell treasure maps. PicMonkey is good. I use raise.com. I'm not raise.com, but Raise app, RAISE. I use that to buy gift cards, and you get them cheaper than what the actual amount is on the cards. So say I'm online shopping or I'm in store and I know that my cart's going to be, say, $200. Sometimes you can get cards for 10% off, maybe even sometimes a little bit more depending on what they are. You won't find Amazon or Walmart cards because people buy those up all the time really, really quick. Like people, I guess there's someone who buys them instantly, so you never see those. But if you're going out to eat, or if you're going to go to Target or Home Depot or a lot of different places, there's tons of them on there. Rakuten, that's not an app. That's a extension. What's the other one? I can't remember.
What's it called? Raise? Is it RAIZE?
No, it's RAISE. Just like like if you like raise a bet. or you raise your glass, you raise your weight.
Bang. Bang. Chris
Yeah.
told us London, Ontario has the Goodwill bins.
Sometimes they do, you know, like special things where like any gift cards, like an extra 5%. So say if something's normally 8 or whatever, that's where, you know, I'll buy something where I know I'm going to use it for sure, like either right now or just buy just to have it. And then it's really cool because it will actually store with the app. It will store, you know, there's like GameStop or 6.5%. I buy that, and then like my total savings since August of 2018, $141. And then I use that with Rakuten because anything you buy off Rakuten with raise.com, you get 1%. You have to do that on the desktop to get that, but that's there.
Mac is saying real quick that you and I need to put our eBay store in our YouTube description. I do. I put all of my stores, my eBay, Macari, my Poshmark, my wife's Poshmark. Like I literally put everything in there. Plus I put my Linktree, which has like literally every way you can get a hold of me possible. So I put all of that in every single one of my videos. I think Nate does.
Yeah, mine should be in there unless somehow I deleted it or something.
The only
But-
time you won't see it in mine is if I forget to copy and paste my thing. But yeah, I keep my description basically.
Yeah,
like,
I have it in there.
I might have a sentence in the beginning of what the actual video is about, but for the most part, I copy and paste the same thing every time. That way, you guys like. There's even affiliate links for the stuff I use in mine and everything. So you should be able to find a whole bunch of info in any of my videos.
Yeah, in my description, I have, you know, just the description of what the video is about or show, and then it has Pittsburgh's channel, my eBay store. I have Aura for anyone who's looking for a repricer for Amazon, and there's also a 15% discount if you sign up. Then I have affiliate links for Lion Tamer, of course. Then I have like links for an Fba Starter Kit for people looking to start Amazon, FBA, just some different things that they might need. And I have Ikea bags as well. There's the last one, but yeah, that's I have that basically in every description. I probably need to add a couple more things like my email and Instagram and stuff, but I keep forgetting to do that. But that's all in there.
Either two, because I'll already be out there.
Dana says, "LOL, Lion Tamer, really?"
Have to gotta promote it.
I work like
I mean, like I don't get any kickbacks or getting anything, but I mean, we talk about it enough. You never know. People, you know, want to go get it. But even if you like any of the affiliate links that you see in my description, even if you're not buying those products, if you click on it and then go buy something else like that you need, you give me a little bit of a kickback, and it doesn't cost you any extra money. So if anyone did that, I would greatly appreciate it.
Okay, Mac's talking about the about section. Yeah, I never thought of that. Maybe I will look into editing that and putting a few more things up there.
Oh, like my channel about section. Okay.
I'll look into that.
For accounting, I don't have anything with my phone, but I do use Neat Receipt. It's a desktop scanner. I'll show you.
Yeah,
This is like the best one to have because of the software.
that is pretty sweet.
I bought this for $50 on eBay. These are roughly what they go for. And say I'm scanning like a invoice for wholesale, or I have regular receipts, and then I have like business cards or say a medical card or anything like that. It will scan in there, and then because of the slot you put it in, it actually kind of already understands what it is and kind of sorts it. And then if you're looking for say a specific receipt, say like Walmart or an item that will have in there, it will actually pull that out and show you the receipt that has that on it or a specific date or whatever. So if, like with me doing a lot of RA at Amazon, that is almost a must, because of just who wants to go through thousands or hundreds or whatever receipts trying to find one receipt with 4 items I might have bought 6 months ago. so I don't get suspended or whatever with Amazon or whatever. So, of course, there's a subscription with that, but that is the one I highly, highly recommend getting. It's called Neat Receipt, NEAT, and you just buy the scanner. I bought mine on eBay. That's the cheapest place you're going to find it, especially used. I'd recommend. It's like $50 compared to I think they go for like $200 to $400 new.
Here's
Like a
another
really expensive.
decent free one. Tiny scanner. You can kind of scan stuff and then you can like outline it so that way you're not like scanning parts of the table or whatever like that. It's free. You can basically send PDFs of the stuff to yourself. So I've done that, and I've kept the PDFs in my I have a folder in my email that I put them in. So the issue with that is you can only have like one thing you're working on at a time if you're not paying for it. So like I have to always delete the last one and then start over again. But I mean, it's free, so I don't care about doing that. So plus I'm cheap, so I hate paying for stuff. But Nate's is probably more optimal if you're willing to spend the money. But
Yeah, if you do a lot of RA, it's almost a must for the most part.
mm-hmm. Dana's asking, how often does Amazon request you to submit a receipt?
When I first started, I had that happen a few times. But lately, since like I kind of understand, and some of this is, as you sell on a platform, you kind of understand what brands to stay from, what brands might be confrontational. Sometimes they'll lose stuff, like when they send stuff to the warehouse, and then they'll go, well, okay, well, show me a receipt saying that you had 40 of these, and then this way they'll credit me. You have to have a receipt for that. So probably once a month ish, maybe a little less. Just for the fact that they do lose a lot of stuff in house, and I have a subscription with Bench Seller, where if there's an item that they refunded somebody or they lost or whatever, this company automatically opens up a claim if you want them to, and like they'll say like, hey, do you want us to open a claim for this? And they'll automatically go and get that money for it. They charge you. They take some of that money. I can't remember exactly what it is. I think it might be 20%. But like they picked up stuff from day one whenever I started with Amazon, and they actually saved me a couple $100
Nice.
easily. From way back from January of last year, like they were picking up stuff all the way up to when I was just going in. So Dee said that they've never asked her for a receipt. Yeah, it just depends on what you're selling. If you're doing merch fulfilled, you won't need it as much. But if you're doing just like mainly books and stuff like that, for the most part, you shouldn't really need it unless they think that you have like a bootleg book or something. I don't really think that people bootleg books, but you know how Amazon is. You never know with them. But yeah, it's just certain brands. Stuff getting lost in the warehouse is probably the most common thing.
Yeah.
But like I said, like when I first started, I bought. There was a big craze with light bulbs. Like everyone was, on eBay. I'm sorry, on YouTube, we're talking about these light bulbs that Walmart was having on clearance for. I think it was like a 16 pack or something of
Sylvania.
Sylvania, yeah, light bulbs, and I bought. I think it was like 80 of them or something like that. It was something like that. That was like one of my first big like scores. I went to New Ken, the one in New Ken, Walmart, and I bought 40 of those light bulbs, and I don't know, it was either 40 or 60 or 80, something like that. And so I sent it in, and they said that they wanted to see a receipt. So I sent them the receipt. I had no problems. I got to sell them, no issues. But yeah, it just for the most part, it's going to be stuff lost in the system. like if anything gets lost or it doesn't, or say like you send in like you send in 20 of an item, and they say I have 16, then you have to show the receipt for to get the money back for the 4 items or whatever.
Yeah, I would say it's a good practice to have, whether or not you've been asked for receipts, just because you never know when you will. I've only been asked for a receipt one time, but I mean I've only been doing it since October. But yeah, I was happy that I had it though, because if not, I could have gotten in trouble, or they could have, deemed it to be a generic item or fake item or whatever. Texas Tigress was asking what the name of that app that I had was. It is Tiny Scanner.
D said I sent a lot in the Fba or whatever. I thought you did mostly merchant fulfilled, so I apologize. I was mistaken. But yeah, I mean, just depends on what you're sending, what luck you have with the stuff that you're sending. With Amazon, you could send a box with 10 items in it. They could lose one, and then you need the receipt. You know what I mean? Like I usually send in like 6 or 8 boxes. So every once in a while, I do get one where they're missing 4 of an item. Like they lost 4 books in shipping one time, and I had to pull the receipt out to get paid, and then they paid me for what I had. They gave me fair market value, I guess, for it, or however they do it.
Yeah.
They basically make it like you sold it. So they take the fees out. They give you kind of what roughly like it was going for. If you're asking for pretty close to what it was going for, then you get paid, that on the back end or whatever.
Yep, I just had that happen with those Frogger things that I had to recall, because they basically were idiots and sent them to me in a padded mailer.
Yeah,
it's on card. You know what I mean? So the card's going to get trashed sending it away. But I mean, Amazon is so like crappy with the way they send stuff. So I just took pictures and I had to send them all the information, like the actual packages they came in. They put these little receipts in there. I had to send those and pictures of the damage. And they basically just gave me the money like I would have sold it. So
yeah,
I just listed them on eBay as like damaged package, brand new.
Yeah, like I've had like even if you got stuff that was that you couldn't sell and they sent back to you, like what happened to Anthony, if they're damaged because of their shipping, like if they put something like a Funko Pop or something like that in a padded flat rate and send it back to you because you got gated on it or whatever, the only thing you do is call seller support. They'll ask for the little tag that comes inside the bag. They'll ask for pictures of the tracking number that's on it, and so on and so forth. And then I've had no issues getting refunds for that as well. But you don't need receipts for that. You just need to show basically that the item was damaged, what the damage was, so on and so forth, and they'll refund you or whatever.
Texas Tigress, there's another really good thing you can get for, I'm pretty sure there's an app with it too, but GoDaddy bookkeeping. I've heard so many people in the community talk about that. I'll probably invest in GoDaddy for this year, since my taxes are going to be a hot mess for last year, since I'm just like uber unorganized. So I probably need to help me with that.
Also, another good accounting and bookkeeping one is QuickBooks.
Yeah, I've heard good things about them as well.
Yeah.
Gina's asking Key Lime Kisses, how hard is it to get ungated in the grocery area of Amazon? Most people are already, like brand new accounts are already ungated in grocery. The only time you're not is if it says pantry, but typically you can find it under a different category. Pantry, I think, is just like didn't you say it was like an internal thing, Nate, or whatever?
Yeah, it's I believe it's only certain. I think you just have to be a certain criteria to get into that. Like it's basically like the prices are so cheap on there. Like you would have to send in truckloads to even have a chance to make a profit from a lot of the stuff that's getting sold. I mean, stuff is really, really cheap, and it's a monthly. To be even like to be able to purchase that stuff, you have to be like pay a monthly fee with them, almost like a Prime, another different Prime account that they have or whatever. But grocery, uh, for the most part, is pretty open. I haven't really scanned anything that was that I need approval for or anything like that.
Yeah. And Wendy says, Fat Girl Sewing, she says, Amazon has so far denied my request to be a seller. Yeah, just like I'm pretty sure DC Sales said, just keep trying. Or someone said that. Yeah, DC Sales says that, keep trying. It took me over a month to get approved by Amazon. So definitely just keep trying. Send in the information they want, whether that's like your ID, bank statements, passport, whatever. Like I sent them everything and it took forever to get approved. One thing you want to do is when you're scanning that stuff, use a scanner, not just, it says to take a picture. The pictures kept getting denied. So I finally just did it on a scanner and I was approved right away after that. So sometimes that's the holdup, is the whole just quality of the picture they get. So I would suggest if you've done that part already and you haven't used a scanner, try it with a scanner and it should be a lot better.
Yeah, the like the registering your account with as a seller is all done with computers. Like it's not anybody that's actually looking at your stuff. Because of that, it's really nitpicky on quality of the photo because the computer cannot read it, what the generated information is or whatever that you're sending them. Sometimes I'm guessing it's pretty much the same way with the item that I was trying to get engaged with. The picture wasn't good enough, even though I took it with my iPhone 11 Pro, which is a really good camera. I guess it needs like a white background and just really good lighting to get through. It's really nitpicky, but once you get through, believe me, it's worth the wait. I really highly recommend Amazon for any reseller that's been doing this for a little while. Get used to reselling and then give it a go. It's really worth your time.
The one thing you need to know, though, as far as food items like grocery, anything like that, you have to be mindful of the expiration date because they're super nitpicky with that. Once you hit the expirations, they're just going to automatically want to destroy your stuff and they won't sell it. So keep a good eye of the expiration dates. How far out should they try to be, Nate?
It has to be at least 90 days from the day that you are shipping the product. So if you're creating an order, say I do one today or whatever, you have to have 90 days in front of me from that point, from this day on. At 30 days is when they will actually destroy your items. I've only had that happen once, and it was an item that someone just totally tanked the price. I didn't really have a lot of money into it, so I just kind of left it. And they destroyed it, so it was not a big deal. I don't even think I got charged for them to destroy that either, so that was kind of cool. I could be wrong about that. I don't remember them charging me 15 cents to destroy it. So, but yeah, I mean, grocery books are two great categories if you're starting Amazon to really dive in, because the categories, for the most part, are pretty all the way open. There might be a couple brands that might be locked down, but for the most part, I haven't seen anything, but I don't do a lot in grocery. I do a few items, but nothing, nothing crazy in amounts. Just because it's a little bit harder because of the expirations, like we were talking about. You have to be very mindful. Make sure it's very, it sells pretty often. I think the ranking roughly of where you want to be at is like 60,000 and under. Roughly is where you want to be at to, where that would be an okay item to sell for the most part.
Yeah, I know D Flip Particles was saying that it was pretty easy for her in 2018, so it must be fairly new. I signed up in October of 2019, and it was a pain in the butt for me. And then Tommy the Bargain Effect signed up in November of 2019, and he had the same issues I had. And Nate, weren't you like early 2019 you started?
Yeah, January. Yeah, I took a picture with my phone, which my phone at the time was terrible. It got declined, and then I had issues with they wanted a bank statement with the brand of the bank, and then all my address, all that type of stuff on basically like a custom like letterhead basically. So that was a pain in the butt. But once I had all that in, I mean, honestly, it's given me it's been amazing. Like I said, I highly recommend everyone to try Amazon if you've done this for a little while.
Oh, that's cool. So Dana signed up in November and didn't have any issues. You're lucky then, because seriously, I almost quit before I started because it was such a headache getting approved. And I'm thinking, man, I'm literally on every other platform. You know what I mean? I have a proven track record and, everything. And I know I had another issue because my business bank account was pretty much new, because up until that point, I was basically just using PayPal for almost everything. So I had to link my personal bank account too. So they wanted both bank accounts so they could see that I was actually, doing business or something like that. So I don't know. But there's all kinds of little things it could be. So just don't get discouraged if that's happening, and just keep trying.
Yeah, it definitely is a pain in the butt to want to get set up just because of the whole computer generated thing. But once you're set up, it's like I said, highly recommended to rock and roll with. I definitely wanted to put this out there too. On Saturday at 9 p.m. The Thrifting Lounge is going to be having a reseller roundup of some of the people in the community that kind of started from back in 2014 and before. Some of them have quit or stepped away, and then others have, I think for the most part, most of them quit and stopped, and now they're all coming back. Or at least they're going to come back for the show.
OGs.
Definitely want to. Yeah, there are definitely some OGs to the YouTube community. I'm going to pull up the link here in a second. For some reason, had it copied, but it's Facebook is being weird. It's sending me a 9 million character one.
Yeah, when you show up strong and be like, yo, I'm from Ecom and beyond. I'm going to show you guys some love because I love me some OGs.
Here's a link to for that live. It's at 9 p.m. on Saturday. You'll even see Larry Lafferty there, who he's one of the OGs.
Larry Lafferty.
Yep. He's one of the OGs that I guess he disappeared and came back, but now he's back, and
and his mustache is better than ever. I'm gonna make his mustache famous, dude. I really am.
Mustache.
I mustache you a question. But yeah, just let them know that you heard about them from the NATE and me, the Anthony to the C. I stole that from Regulators, in case you didn't know.
And then also, Thrifting Lounge is going to have a premiere today at 12:30.
Did you really just no-sell Regulators, Nate?
What's that?
Did you really just no-sell Regulators?
No-sell Regulators?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what am I talking about? Warren G, Nate Dogg, Regulators.
Mona.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about. You can't just let Regulators fade off into the distance. You need to
I was mid copy and paste. So I was unfocused, man.
Uses and excuses. Hey, take it easy, Alex. You have a good day, my man.
Later, Alex.
We're wrapping up here soon, Ben. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're about to be out of here in a second too. But I just wanted to put that out there. I really like Kevin, and Thrifting Lounge, and he's a really cool guy. And I just wanted to put his stuff that he's got going on coming out. I'm really excited for the reseller roundup that they're doing, show of all the OGs, and then he has a premiere today at 12:30. So some support. I really appreciate it. Like I said, he's just kind of getting his channel rebuilt up again, but he has some really awesome content, and he wants to do it the best way, and to give you a lot of free information for free. Not going to ever charge you anything, and very personable. Always here to help anybody, just like we are. So I really like people like that. I mean, it kind of is exactly what me and Anthony are here doing. You know what I mean? Just really supporting the community, helping anybody who ever have questions. That's part of the reason why we do the morning show. And for y'all, we love y'all, and we love waking up and coming on and just really having fun with you guys, and trying to get you guys motivated to wake up early too, and get some work done. If you're working while you're doing the show, that's great.
See you later, Nana.
Watching us, if you have questions, we really appreciate it too. So we're gonna get out of here. So Anthony, got anything to add today?
No, I got a I guess kind of a vlog. I went to a place called Oogie Games. It's basically all video games and trading card games. It was pretty awesome. It's in Niagara Falls, New York. Released that at 8 a.m. this morning. Tomorrow and Saturday and probably even Sunday, I'll have more vlogs coming, Canadian vlogs. Saturday is going to be my first Canadian thrift store, so that'll be a good one. So you'll get to see all the fun we're having. So look forward to all you guys supporting that and showing some love.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna put our pre-recorded too. It's not really reseller connected, but it could be in a way. I'm gonna do I bought a video. We're gonna go to the store and really show you guys the ins and outs of Ibotta. It's more like for personal, but it could be for reselling too, because you could sell groceries just like we were talking about on Amazon. So you pretty much get an instant savings right away for the most part, because once you hit that $20 mark, then you can send that $20 to your PayPal. So we're gonna try and give it a whirl and do some pre-recordeds on my end, and just kind of show you guys how that how it can help your personal or even some of your business. So we're going to dip out of here. Have a fantastic day. Check out D at 12 o'clock and also Kevin at 12:30.
What?
And we're out of here.
See you guys. Take it easy.
See you guys tomorrow.